Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Ryusei. Today I'll share how to make Nanbanzuke. Nanbanzuke is marinated fish and vegetables. The taste is sour and refreshing. We can enjoy the soft fish and crunchy vegetables. In this video, you can see how to prepare the fish step by step carefully. Today is horse mackerel, but it's good to use sardine and other fishes. For example, sea bream and salmon. Nanbanzuke is a very popular dish for its taste and healthy benefits. I hope you enjoy delicious Nanbanzuke at your home. Yes, let's make it. First, cut the vegetables. This is a carrot which is from Tokushima Prefecture. Today I use about 50 grams. Peel off the skin and slice it into 1 cm in towers. Like this. Then slice them thinly. Today I cut the carrot into rectangles, but it's good to cut it into juliennes too. The texture of carrot is a little bit firm, so I recommend to slice it thinly. Okay. Next, onion. First, remove the core, then slice it thinly as well. If the onion is cut along the fiber, the texture becomes more crunchy, and if the onion is cut across the fiber, the texture becomes soft. Good. And last, cucumber. It's from Gunma Prefecture. Firstly, put salt over it and rub it on the cutting board to remove the stones. This process improves the texture and makes the green color more vibrant. Then wash away the salt with the water. Okay. Trim the top off, then divide it into half. Slice it diagonally and thinly. I love the cucumber in Nanbanzuke, especially the texture. Good. I've cut all vegetables. This is 15 grams of salt, added to 500 grams of the water. In fact, it's okay to put the salt to the vegetable directly. However, it's better to soak them in the brine to distribute the salt evenly. Once the salt dissolves, add the vegetables into the brine and mix them well. Okay, keep it for 15 minutes at room temperature. 15 minutes later, the vegetables became tender. Drain the vegetable and the sieve. Then squeeze out the water carefully. Squeezing the vegetables concentrates the flavor and makes the texture crunchy. If we skip this process, the water of the vegetables dilutes the sauce flavor. Good. These are sauce ingredients, and this is a recipe. Today I use 2 types of soy sauce, light soy sauce usukuchi shoyu and thick soy sauce koikuchi shoyu. If you are interested in the differences between soy sauces, please check the video. This is dashi, which is made from kombu and bonito flakes. I add sugar, mirin, rice vinegar, then add light soy sauce usukuchi shoyu and thick soy sauce koikuchi shoyu. The reason of adding two soy sauces is to make the taste complex and elegant, and the color of the sauce beautiful. Finally, dry chili. Turn on the heat, warm up the sauce, and stir it to dissolve the sugar. Okay, once the sauce starts boiling, add the vegetables. Stir it. Heat up it, then skim off the foam. To remain the texture of the vegetables, heat it in a very short time. Once the sauce reboils, turn off the heat and let it cool in the fridge. Next, we prepare horse mackerel. This fish is called aji in Japanese. I'll share many tricks to prepare the fish, how to move the knife, how to place the fillets on the cutting board, and so on. I hope these tricks will be helpful for you. First of all, we must let the cutting board and the knife wet. This will prevent the unpleasant smell and blood from penetrating into them. This is so important. Today I used 2 horse mackerels. They are from Nagasaki Prefecture. Firstly, remove the scales. Using the tip of the knife when we remove the scales in the first side, Then use the middle of the knife when we remove them in the middle. And last, use the heel of the knife when we remove them in the near side. Do the same on the other side. Hold the head while removing the scales. Next, remove the scutes. Scutes of the horse mackerel are very hard, so we must remove them carefully. Move the knife up and down without power. Some people don't remove the scutes in this area, but I recommend to completely remove the scutes. Good. Opposite side. Okay, then trim the head off. Move the knife along the fins. Turn it over. Slide the knife along the fins as well. Cut off the bone. Open the belly. Then remove the innards. When we remove the innards, use the heel of the knife. Finally, make a cut to the blood. Okay, then wash away the scales and the blood. Use a toothbrush to remove the blood well. Okay, the inside became clean. Good. Next, we should let the knife and the cutting board dry. Then wipe off the water of the fish carefully. It is important to wipe off the water after removing the innards and the blood. Good. Let's cut the horse mackerel into fillets. Once the knife reaches to the spine, turn it. Then cut the back side. First cut the skin above the dorsal fin. Slide the knife on the bone smoothly. Once the knife reaches to the spine, insert the knife like this and cut the ribs off. Face the blade up and cut the tail side. Beautiful. Next, cut the back side. The important trick of filleting the fish is to slide the knife smoothly. Turn it. And the belly side. This knife is Deba knife. It's an ideal knife for preparing the fish. Insert the knife and cut the ribs off. Cut off the tail side. Perfect. I've filleted a horse mackerel. Then remove the ribs. Push the knife like this and pull it. Okay. Place the fillets with the belly side facing the left and move the knife smoothly. Good. Place the head side of the fillets facing right. Then remove the pin bones. When we remove the pin bones, pull them to the upper right. Check the position of the bones with my finger. Good. I prepare the fillets. Then sprinkle the salt on the tray. Okay, place the fillets on the salt. Put the salt over them. Salt in the fish draws the moisture. This process enhances the flavor and texture of the fish. Okay, and let it stand for 15 minutes in the fridge. 15 minutes later, fish release the moisture. To remove the unpleasant smell, wipe away any moisture with a paper. If you'd like to preserve the fillets, I recommend to freeze them after salting. Okay. Next, this is potato starch. It's good to use cornstarch and flour too. Coat the fillet with potato starch. Remove the excess powder gently. Okay. The sauce is well chewed. These are lemon slices. Lemon slices are not essential in Nanbanzuke, but I love to add the lemon to the sauce. The taste will be more refreshing. Okay. Let's deep fry horse mackerel aji. The temperature is around 170 degrees. The heat is medium. Add them into the oil. If you add many fillets into the oil, the temperature decreases, so I recommend to deep fry them in small batches. Set the sauce next to the pot. Deep fry them for about 3 minutes. Turn them over. 1 minute and 30 seconds later, a little bit increase the heat. If the temperature increases, the oil becomes liquidy and the result becomes less oily. If you can feel the vibration from the fish, it is cooked. The water inside the fish is boiling. 3 minutes later, remove them from the oil. Keep it for 1 moment to let the oil drop. Then add it into the sauce directly. If you add the deep fried fish into the sauce while it's hot, it absorbs the flavor well. Okay, deep fried horse mackerel in the same way. You can cut the fillets into half or quarter. Please prepare the fillets according to the numbers of your family. Perfect. Ideally, rest it in the fridge overnight. The flavors of fish, vegetables, and the sauce blend together. Next day, let's arrange it on the plate. This color of the plate is called seihakuji. This elegant light blue color gives a cool and refreshing impression. Place horse mackerel, then put vegetables on it. Lemon. Finally, pour the sauce. Perfect. Nanbanzuke is done. Let's eat it. いただきます. Vegetables are nice crunchy and the taste is refreshing. Horse mackerel, aji. The texture is soft. It goes perfect with sour sauce and vegetables. In Japan, it's okay to drink the sauce like this. Nanbanzuke is refreshing and delicious. Finally, I'll show you the calligraphy of aji. Thank you. Did you enjoy? Recently, it's getting warmer in Tokyo. Nanbanzuke is a very popular dish in all season. However, I love to eat it in hot summer days. I hope you enjoy healthy and delicious Nanbanzuke at your home. Thank you for watching to the end. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a nice day. See you later.